Hey team, out for a bit of a play and explore at Goldsborough, Shamrock Creek, and I'm just going to get up to the top end of it I think today and just see what's going on, do a few test pans, see what's going down. It's a nice summery day and nice and warm. It's good to be out of the waders while you're walking. I'm in a pair of shorts. Life's great. Hopefully the sandflies play as well today. Right, I'll catch up later on when I see something interesting. So I thought I'd just let you know that if you haven't been to Shamrock Creek and don't mind a little bit of walking, beautiful track which dots in and out from where the creek is, and plenty of options for scraping around and digging and generally having a bit of fun. Opportunity to lift big boulders, so if you're into doing a bit of weights, it's great. It's going to be a great workout. But I encourage you to make the effort to come out to these public fossicking sites and try your luck. And support the locals, get out and see the countryside, and put a bit of turnover on the coast. Get some money pumping around there, since we haven't got our normal tourists out and about. Okay team, so thought I'd spend a couple of minutes and show you what I sort of pack in when I go in panning and sluicing. So I'd normally have a solid pack, so I've got an old canvas Mac pack there, good solid one, lots of pockets, solid zips, because the last thing you need is zip to blow out and you're losing snuffer bottles and small tools and stuff like that. If I'm doing a bit of crevicing, I will take some needle-nosed tweezers, take my grandmother's best silver spoon for scooping out some concentrates out of some small crevices or holes. I've got a custom-made crevice pick. It's actually made out of an old leaf spring, so you'll probably see there's a slight curve in it, but it's good hard steel, and I've just put some shrink tube on it to give it a bit of a softer grip. I'll use a bit of a pinch bar. Now I paint mine everything pink, so if you find anything, it's mine, but mainly so you can see it really easily, because green stuff and dirty stuff gets lost really easily. I'll take just a little pick. This is like a cheap $5 odd one from Bunnings. That's all you need. If you lose it, it's not too bad. Another bit of a crevice tool, just a bent old screwdriver, once again painted pink so it sticks out a bit. A finer crevice tool that I've made, and that's just really some 4mm high tensile wire that I've bashed up flat and created a little hook on. I always take a pump bottle so I can put my concentrates in there. You can probably still see some in there, because it's easier than spilling your bucket on the way out and losing all your hard work. So that's the sort of stuff there. I also carry a little plastic shovel for just feeding concentrates onto the sluice. I have a little pinpointer. This one's a Fisher Pulse, F-Pulse. Good little one. It's got a little light on it, and it beeps if you leave it anywhere. Good old snuffer bottle for putting all your goodies into. You need to have one of those. I've got a range of sluices, but this is my little easy sluice. going in at a right angle, easy sluice, and it fits inside the pack just about 100%, so it doesn't get hooked up on stuff. I do have a bigger one, and that's a bloody nightmare, so if I'm doing decent walks in, I will try and avoid using that. I use a classifier for saving a bit of time feeding the sluice, and obviously the pan to go with it. I also carry another couple of pans for putting concentrates in before I've done like a bit of a final clean up. It's a good way to wash out your sluice and doing just panning in general. On top of that, I also take a bait pump or a yabby pump. This one is a 600mm one by LV, and I do have a 1 metre one. That's quite big for putting in the pack, and once again it gets hooked up on stuff, so I've just downed the size a little bit, and it's worked out really good. I take waders with me, just your classic old snow bee waders. They're getting a bit tired now, but any amount of ADOS will do patch repairs on that pretty easily in the months where you're not getting out as much. So that's pretty much it. A fair bit to haul in. I used to take more, but the more you muck around, the less you need. You figure out exactly what you need, and you know how much weight you want to bloody carry. If you want to hump in lots and lots of weight, then you know, go to it. But I think I've worked on the right sort of volume here. The only other thing that I do regularly take if I am in Goldsboro is a hearth brush and a bit more of a shovel, and that can just help with cleaning any of those last bits of gravels off the clay, because it's really sticky clay, and I think we all know that that's where the gold's going to rest, because it can't make its way through. So anyway, that's what I take with me, and bug spray. Never forget the bug spray. Leave it in there, because if you forget it, it'll make your day a nightmare. Yeah, okay, so I'll come back to you if I can, if I find anything else interesting, or if I pause for a moment. G'day team. Hey, so I'm looking up a small tributary off Shamrock, just gone up a little bit, and just digging out some the stream just down to the clay level. Looks like it's been worked before, but I'll just show you what I've got. I've just worked just a little pool, and this is my first pan. Took a few cons out, took a few of the larger bits out, but I don't know if you can see that. Focus, you little bugger. There we go, look at that. Nice flakes. So that's a pretty solid pan. So I think I'll do a few more pans here and see what I get. So there's a good little run. I wonder if I can show you. Just there. That's pretty good. There's probably 10 pieces there. Pretty happy with that. I'll just carry on and maybe do a few more of these little pulls before moving on. Okay, so I've been getting some pretty good colour, and I've just done this one, and not quite a picker, but still pretty good, pretty happy. I'll just move behind me for a minute, see if I can show you. So there it is there, just drain that water out, it's filling out. Yeah, right there. So I'm pretty happy with that, that looks pretty nice. And a little kura. Put him back. Okay, so it's about 4 o'clock. I'm all done for the day. I've got a bit of a walk ahead of me. Not a record breaking day, but every pan had gold in it, which is great to see, you know, ranging from 5 to 10 colours and to 2 or 3 flakes and some pans. So I'm pretty happy with that. When I get home, I'll do a bit of a clean up, and if there's anything to weigh, I'll weigh it up. Yeah, have a good one. G'day team, so I'm doing a bit of a clean up after the trip to Goldsboro, and I'll just show you what I found. So that's everything, not a whole lot. I'll weigh it up though, but I can't imagine it'll be very much. Okay, let's weigh it up. I'm thinking maybe 0.1, 0.2 maybe max. 0.104. Not a bad for a couple of hours.